Hello and welcome to this episode of Between the Studs. I'm your host Mark, and today I'm joined by Randy and Joe.
Hello.
And we've got Mark in the middle. I'm never in the middle.
He's between the studs.
I'm literally between the studs.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'll take it.
There you go.
Name of the show.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah.
That's the show. That's the name of the show. We didn't make it up. Okay. But, you're probably wondering why I have these little ridiculous gloves on. And the reason is because...
Mark is special.
Because I'm cold. No. The
The
theme of the video is going to be Arctic/winter sets.
There we go.
So not too... I'm distracted. Hold on. There you go. Not too long ago, we did a Lego beach sets video, which I really enjoyed. I like talking about the beach and talking about sand and palm trees is great. This is the opposite of that, right? So anything that has snow, cold, all the minifigures should be ready for the cold weather. That's the idea that we're trying to present here. Chilled to the bone. And we picked out our top 6 sets from all different themes, so we're ready to go. Now, normally I would go first over here, but Randy, I think you're going to go first today. Is that okay?
Today,
You ready to go?
I'm going to start off with a small but mighty set.
Okay.
All right? It's actually an accessory pack, but it has this awesome tent. You got the two guys. It's a city set. It's it's a City Arctic accessory pack. It's 42 pieces, and we have it for $50, but you got the great tent. You got the two guys ready to build the tent. You got the little fishes. They got their coffee cups. They got their pick hooks. They got all the things.
It looks like a kerosene stove right there. Yeah, that's great.
And I love, on the back, you got the guy with the lollipop.
He's
or not the lollipop,
ice
but the
cream.
popsicle. He's got his popsicle.
What a bad move.
Yeah.
That's going to get stuck to your tongue.
That's going to chill you to the bone out there.
That's an amateur
and
move.
you, of course, have a gem in there. So,
Mark likes that crystal.
All around, this little pack, it packs punch. It's a good one.
It encapsulates the Arctic experience, right? That's perfect.
Isn't that like the first thing you think of, like base camp, and they got to go, build their tent and all the things. And it's a great tent.
That tent is very unique, actually. They don't do that kind of style.
Right?
It's kind of rare.
It's like the Friends has a few, but they're not that good.
No.
Adventurers.
Which is why this is expensive.
Yeah.
I love that
very
print.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, even for, this is a winter setting, but even for a non-winter setting, a camping setting, that tent's valuable, and that's a cool set.
It's very good.
It's cool to see it sealed. I was looking online for Arctic sets. That came up, and I was thinking about it, but I'm like, there's no way we have it. It's I'm just not going to pick it. I don't have a connection to it. However, you found one in the store.
I found one in the store, so we have this in the store.
Yeah.
You don't have it tagged to your collection, so.
Does it have a set number associated with that, or not really?
It is, no, because it's like an accessory pack, so there's not a set number.
There's an item number on the back. You should be able to look.
There we go.
Yeah.
850932.
But if you type in Arctic, it'll come right up.
It'll come up. Yeah, you should find it in there.
Now, instead of saying whether we'd collect it or not, that's not really the point of this video. Joe, does this set chill you to the bone?
It does. I'm getting a little chills.
You're getting chills.
I'm just imagining being in that tent in that setting, and it's cold.
Yeah, they're ready for it. They got the parkas on.
Right. I love the glasses.
Orange.
Yeah, you got the orange and the green glasses on the guy.
Right. Mark, does this chill you to the bone?
It does.
Yeah.
I like this set a lot. I was thinking of it's a double chill.
Yeah.
And I thought this one. I was thinking of.
I love it.
Thinking about getting this set for this purposes, but then Randy found it as perfect. So that's
Randy,
great.
you hit the top of the chill meter.
I like.
Yeah, the chill meter's been reached for the first set. That's great. All right.
Winning. All right.
And
that's my first guy.
Up, Mark.
Yeah, that was my turn. Now the reason I'm in the middle instead of my usual side position is because I don't have as many physical sets as you guys did. You guys pulled from what we have at the store, which I like.
Yeah.
Right.
I only have a few, so I'm sacrificing that accessibility for you guys. But that's why I'm in the middle. But my first set we don't have. I think we have had it in the past, but I have a personal connection to the set, and it's called Arctic. That's it.
That's it.
That is it. That is the set name. Set number 10863 has 38 pieces, and it's Duplo.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't able to visualize. Let me describe it for you.
Okay.
It has a little igloo, has 2 Eskimos, has a kayak that's orange, has a giant Duplo whale that can open its mouth and put anything you want inside. Multiple Duplo bricks can fit in there. And it has a polar bear, a big fish. It's a cool scene. Nice. And it really, I didn't mean to say cool scene. It's a really interesting scene.
Yeah.
And
Mark thinks it's cool.
But,
it's a perfect winter Arctic setting. I mean, Duplo is very creative with, they've done zoo, they've done vehicles and cool stuff, but this is the first Arctic set that I've really seen from this theme. 2016, very few pieces, but I think it really is a great winter set. You don't see a lot of Lego whales. You have a little bit recently.
What kind of whale is it?
Well, it's kind of just a normal gray baleen whale.
Okay.
So. But my brother Steven loves that whale piece. He has one. He keeps it under glass in our studio. It's hilarious. And so I would get this set because of that whale piece alone. I don't know what pricing it's at. It's probably not very cheap because it's from 2016. Anyway.
That's whaley crazy.
Does the description of this set chill you to the bone, Randy? Or
I am here for it. I love whales, so if there's a whale in it, I'm there for it.
Exactly. It even has like a blue water spout on the top and Duplo that you can snap on there. It's great.
Duplo does great animals. They really do. I love all their animals. So
yeah. Joe, are you chilled to the bone?
I guess it's an Arctic set.
It's very Arctic. Yeah.
It's Duplo, so I don't really care. But sure, I'm so chilled.
Yeah, you're mildly chilled by that.
I'm so mildly chilled about this.
Yeah. There we go. I'll take it. I think that the set name itself really fits our category. I mean, it's either Arctic or winter, and we're good.
You can't beat the name. It's literally Arctic.
It wasn't even like Arctic friends or Arctic animals. It's just Arctic. It's pretty bare bones. Anyway, Joe, what's your first set?
I'll start off with one I don't actually physically have, and the name of this is Arctic Mobile Exploration Base. But it says Arctic in the name.
Yeah, also Arctic.
This is probably the best city Arctic set I think they've made, personally. This is the one with the big old vehicles, but the most important part about this is it has that big ice cave that's covering a mammoth, a woolly mammoth.
In system pieces.
It's a cool mold. I mean, it's very expensive, too. But it's a very unique piece, and it's got like that ice build over it. And of course, you've got the setting that is, they're literally in the Arctic, and they found this.
They're cutting it out of the ice.
Mammoth. And I think it might come with some other animals as well. It's hard to visualize it. I prepped 5 minutes.
Exactly. We've all seen it in the store.
It came out in 2018, 761 parts. It's chilling.
Yeah. It's a really perfect Arctic set. And when they introduced those Ice Age animals, I was super excited.
So good. The mammoth is still so popular.
Because I love Ice Age flora and fauna. It's amazing. So, this one...
It's a good movie.
Yeah, exactly. I actually like the first Ice Age movie. Maybe not the sequels as much.
No,
but,
the first one's classic.
No, I think this is a very chilling set, Joe. I only wish there was one in front of us we could look at the mammoth in pictures.
So good.
But the viewers at home will be able to see it in full HD, and it'll be great. But Randy, are you chilled to the bone by the thought of a frozen mammoth?
I am. I think it's really cool. Where I lived in California, they actually found a lot of woolly mammoths. So there's a ton of places you go.
Like tar pits and stuff?
And so you get to go, there's just whole centers to them. So you go and it has like the tusks and the skulls, and so I've got to go see in like their bones of like their legs and feet. It's super cool. So I'm here for the woolly mammoth.
Solid.
Thinking of them being in California is kind of funny when we're talking Arctic, but
they're
there.
Well, in the far distant past, it was probably a lot cooler in California. But that's great. So very chilling
cool.
set.
That is a great one.
Wow, we've had full chill meter, mostly full chill meter on all the sets so far. But Randy, what do you got?
I love
next
it. All right, okay. Next, I'm going to go with, another of my little tiny ones, but I think it's so fun. Who doesn't love, when you're talking about snow, a snowball fight? You got to have a snowball fight. It's solid. And also a crystal.
Ice crystals,
you can't go wrong with that, right? So this one is the Winter Snowball Fight. It's at 40424. It's 149 pieces. You got the little guy on the sled that you have the little piece you get to push him off.
That launcher,
you get to just push him down. You got the husky. They're throwing snowballs at each other. You got the little snowman over there. It's such a fun little set. Yeah, and you got the wall to hide behind for it. I mean, for being a smaller set, it's so cool, and there's a lot of playability there. And when you're thinking about snow, you're gonna have a snowball fight.
That's the first thing I think about is throwing snow at people. So that's amazing.
We were old school. We used to wear gloves like this, and we go out.
You're like,
and your hands are frozen.
You don't want to use your bare hands on snow.
No, the nice wet mitten you sit there and try to make the snowball fight. So I think he's great. This one's $25. I got this one out in the store, but it's a great little fun.
Do we know if that's a gift with purchase? Because I don't know if it's a normal retail set.
I think it is.
It probably was. I don't
know.
A promotional seasonal,
maybe? It was, yeah. It has to have been some sort of seasonal.
Yeah. Now, when I was a kid in Florida, I never got to play in the snow because it didn't snow.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But one time we went up to Michigan to visit some family, and it had snowed, I think, 2 or 3 feet.
Oh.
And so for an entire week, me and Steven did nothing but throw snow at each other 24/7. And by the end of it, we were literally like barely able to walk. It was amazing. So this really reminds you of that experience. And so this is a 10 out of 10 chill meter for me. I mean, this is great, Randy. So I love this set.
I think it's great. What do you think? You ever push your brother down this slide?
I mean, listen, the only place I've lived that was far enough north to snow was Arkansas. But we did get it fairly often.
A little bit.
We
Okay.
were in upper
Mountainy.
Arkansas,
Yeah.
not quite to the mountains. But it snowed, and we would get, 6 inches or so, and I definitely have thrown some snowballs. So this doesn't give me Arctic, but it does give me winter. So
Winter.
That's the
full
slash
chill.
winter.
This is my slash winter one.
Yeah,
Right?
no, fair enough.
If
Small
there's
but mighty.
snow in the
Right.
box art, I'll count it.
Right.
Right? We're pretty chill here, right?
Yeah, I was
okay.
stretching it a little bit with this one, but I just love the
Pretty
snowball
chill.
part of it.
Get a load of this
This
guy.
is more relatable than like maybe digging a mammoth out of the ice.
Yeah, a
Because
little
it's
bit.
like we've all at least thrown a snowball. We may not
Right.
have dug out a mammoth.
Only
Even when
maybe
you live in
one or
Florida.
2 times.
Yeah.
Or seen a whale in the
Yeah.
Eskimo
Oh, no,
village,
I
you
hang
know.
out with whales
Yeah,
all
it's
the
like
time.
Who doesn't want to push a sibling
Yeah.
down a slope, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was
See, I
intense.
lived in the Sierra Nevada mountains when I was younger, so we had a lot of snow.
You did some
I
sledding.
never
then.
want to live in the snow again, but it's fun to go visit.
Yeah, some
But,
people
yeah.
love it. I would like to visit.
You have to
yeah.
be, you'd be built for it.
Yeah, some
it's
people.
a lot.
It's better for some people than others. Anyway,
All right.
speaking of winter,
one.
this is also not necessarily Arctic, but it is very wintry scene. This is one of my more bizarre picks
Okay.
because I'm known for liking the Belleville, the Clickets, the weird stuff. Scala
Yes.
is on its own planet. It doesn't. Joe's asleep.
I'm sorry. What?
As
I
somebody who
heard
likes
Scala
weird
and it
pieces.
made me fall asleep.
Anyway, I love this stuff. I know not everyone does, but I'm going to bring it up
Okay.
at least a little bit. This
Oh,
is
boy.
Carla's Winter Camp, set number 3148. Has 163 pieces, almost none of which have a system stud in them. And it's from the year 2000, which was a wild time for Lego, let me tell you what. Anyway,
Before my time.
this set has a lot of foam. And it's foam that you would punch out the pieces for, and then you'd use them in the build. So there's an entire pine tree that's stacked layers of foam that make it into a bright green pine tree with snow on it.
Gross.
There's a big teal tent that wraps around that attaches to 2 antennas. The figure Carla has all this Barbie-like fabric clothing,
Yeah.
like a
yeah.
jacket,
Picture.
mittens, skis, and there's a couple little bear cubs, a raised base plate with a mountain and a cave,
Oh.
and it's all white and wintry looking. It's insane. Yeah, if you
raised
type it in, you
baseplate,
can
yeah.
show you guys. I'll edit this.
Wait, what color hair does Carla have?
I think she's a brunette.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
go
She also has a
Carla.
great tan for being in the winter
All those Scala
scene.
girls
Yeah.
really do have good
Tanning
tans.
salon maybe,
Yeah.
but no, that's the scene there.
Oh,
It's
okay.
intense.
Hey,
It's great.
wow.
So very
Intense,
wintry.
Mark,
Okay.
you got to stop with these puns.
It's very wintry. I think it makes perfect sense within the context of this video. And like none of those pieces I've ever even physically seen.
I hate
Oh.
this so much.
You hate it? I love it. And it's from 2000. That was a while ago, but it's not like that far ago. It's not like 80s, you know? It's like it's close enough that we should see this, but we don't. It's so rare and weird.
No,
so.
we shouldn't see it.
Okay,
I don't
I
wanna
love
see
it.
I hate it.
I
Are you
love
here for it,
I'm
Randy?
here for it. I love
This
it. I
chilled
want
you out?
I want to see that and be like, I want to show that off and be like, look, this is Lego.
There's only 2 for sale on Bricklink in the entire world, and there's no
true.
sales history in the past 6 months.
Oh
so
my
it's super
gosh,
rare.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Okay.
it's insane.
I think it's great. I like that it's
I
foam and the
appreciate
raised base plate. I like the tent coming up over.
It has weird instructions showing how
Yeah.
to build the stuff. And like I said, it doesn't have stud connections. The Scala studs are like a 4. It's almost like a little
weird. Mm-hmm.
cross shape. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But Joe, does this chill you
No.
out? No, you're warmed up by it, huh?
Yeah, look at that coloration they're using. That literally
Right?
is like the color of heat.
Yeah. It's an Arctic sunset.
And,
Yeah,
and she's
dude,
so
it's so
bundled up. I'm just like, she's definitely on fire.
She's just sweating in that jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
like this.
Oh, shucks,
I
Joe.
don't like
Come
it.
on. All
Don't
right.
lie, I'll be the party pooper. I'll be Daniel.
No, that's good. It's
Yeah.
like I said, Scala's not for everyone.
No,
I understand.
hate Scala. so
Let us know in the
much.
comments if you like Scala. I like Scala. Anyway.
It's so bad.
It's so obscure. I love it.
Yeah, no,
Can't help
I
it.
love the weird and the rare Lego sets. I like that weird stuff. All right, Joe, what do you got?
All right, I'll go with the
Cool us back down.
I'll go with what people actually like to see, and that's Chima.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
That's a different direction
Here
I
you
was
go.
expecting.
Here you go, Randy. I'll let
Okay,
you
let's
feast
see.
your eyes on that.
Oh,
baby.
I
This
remember
is,
seeing
this.
this.
Is
Yeah.
Mala's Ice Mammoth Stomper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2014, 560 parts.
Big set.
Big
Yeah.
set. You guys can see the picture right here,
Yeah.
ish,
Uh-huh.
wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally a big animatronic, like
Robot mammoth.
Yeah.
mammoth with ice all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
and the dudes driving it are mammoths.
with frozen limbs. Yeah.
And like ravens and stuff. They literally, they all have at least 1 or 2 limbs that are frozen.
Ice.
And they can capture the guys in it. I know because I've built this on the Joy building once. They can literally capture them inside of an ice piece.
Yeah, and then they put him inside the frozen rib cage of the mammoth,
Exactly.
right? How crazy is that?
So that's, I mean, if you're an enemy of this, you're about to be chilling real quick. I mean, come on, you gotta give some love. This is, in my opinion, actually the best Chima set they've ever made.
I would actually agree with you. It's one of the best Chima sets because it's just so big and dynamic.
Quite a cool set, actually. It's pretty neat, minus the fact that it's Chima. But yes, as far as an Arctic/winter set, this is quite chilling.
Yeah, I think it fits the bill there. What do you think, Randy? Is this chilling?
I agree. And I remember you guys building this on the Joy building.
Yeah,
and I thought when it was done, I was like, it was a little as you were building it. But once you got it done, it's impressive. You gotta give credit where credit's due. I'm not such a big fan of the minifigures, but the actual build of the mammoth I think is super cool.
Yeah. Mammoths are cool.
That just went in the trash. It's trying to.
Score. He shoots his scores. All right. No, I like mammoths, and I like Chima enough. I'm still kind of on the fence with Chima, but this is one of the better Chima sets, like you said. Right. So I definitely think this is a 10 out of 10 chill meter for me. So very, very cool
what can
set.
I say?
Yeah, it's great. We don't have it here. We used to get it traded in all the time back like 2015,
it's
16.
Sold too well now.
But now we don't have any. Haven't seen it for a little while, I think. It's kind of harder to find now.
Indeed.
But Randy, what's the next one you want to bring up?
All right, I'm going to do one that I don't have. I'm going to do set 60368, the Arctic Explorer ship.
Yes.
And I had to pick that one because it has my favorite whale, which is an orca.
Oh, there you go.
And I think it's a great orca. And
what's
also it's 60368.
The latest Arctic set.
It's the Explorer ship.
Very nice.
It's got great accessories with it. On top of the ship is so cool. And it floats.
Yep. It actually floats.
When I get a boat, I want my boat to float. I'm happy when my boat floats. So
if it sinks, that's just a downer. Yeah.
It's got the cool little undersea little scene.
Right.
You got the other little boats that you can lower up and down.
It's got a crane.
Treasure
I will
crane.
say that orca is amazing.
And the orca is so good.
Yeah.
I love orcas. Always have since I was a kid back in the Free Willy days.
Viking stuff in the they're searching the ruins.
I mean, everything about this set is so fun.
Solid.
That's an amazing set.
Yeah.
It's a big set too.
It is a big set, yeah.
Pretty recent.
815 pieces, and it's $160, I think.
And this is from like either late last year or early this year. I'm trying to remember.
That was 2023. Yes.
Yeah. So late last year.
Yeah.
And the orca alone, it makes this a very novel set, but the rest of it's terrific. So.
It's such a fun set. Yeah.
Chill meter 10 out of 10 for me. I want to get that orca and maybe even get this set at some point, but it's great. We did have a few in the store, but they have sold out, so we just don't have any right now.
Yeah, they sold pretty quick too.
We'll probably see some more.
Yeah. Bless you.
Listen,
nice.
Are you chilled out by the orca?
I mean, it's making me sneeze. I'm so chilled
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't catch a cold.
You're feeling it.
Do you need to wear the mittens?
They're going. They're literally going to the Arctic to explore.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's enough.
Yeah.
A lot of the Arctic is ocean too, when it's a little bit thawed out. So
Right.
it's pretty interesting. So
Pretty cool.
very cool. All right.
All right.
Well, great set, Randy. That's a double
Thank
chill
you.
for us.
Give us your next hot take.
Okay.
We've had Duplo and Scala.
Here's
gotta be better than this.
Here's the most conventional, normal set I have on my list for you, Joe. How about that? Okay. So this is the Arctic Supply Plane, set number 60196, came out in 2018, which was not the same wave that you just mentioned, Randy, but the wave before in City Arctic sets. And this one's notable because it has the plane. It's got a big ice cutting vehicle. Not as big as the one that Joe mentioned earlier, but it's pretty cool. And the thing about this is it has a saber-toothed tiger
which is
frozen in the ice, which is almost as cool as the mammoth. It's another Ice Age creature. And great figures, great accessories, and I love the idea of cutting a creature out of the ice, and then you got to preserve it. It's very cool. So, or is it alive? Will it come to life and start gobbling people up?
I mean,
you don't know.
If I had this set, that's exactly
what happened. The story there is pretty fun. So, and unlike a lot of Arctic sets that we'll see or have seen, this wave they were finding creatures and digging that out. So that's instead of crystals, they're digging or asteroids. They're going for.
It's just way cooler when it's old animals like the mammoth and the saber-tooth.
So I like this set a lot. It's had 689 pieces, pretty big set, but not quite as big as the mammoth one. It was the step down from that.
Yeah, that was the biggest one.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
But is this one chill you guys out? Do you like saber-toothed tigers?
I mean, if I was a saber-toothed tiger, I'd be chilled out.
Yeah.
So
pretty frozen solid.
I'd be pretty. If you know what I'm saying. So yes, I'll say I'm chilled out.
There you go. It's a completely normal Arctic set, right? It has Arctic in the name.
I love the whole the animals in the ice and getting them out and how they
cool.
framed all that in with those sets. They're so cool.
A very fun set line for sure.
So fun.
There you go. Well, a double chill for one of my sets. I'll take it after a somewhat warm reception to my last one. So, what do you got here,
I'm gonna go with another Lego IP, and this one is better than Chima by far. Ninjago. This is the Shuricopter from season 11/12. This is the second half of the season. First half has to deal with a lot of fire and desert. Second half is a forbidden,
frozen.
Basically, it looks like the Arctic. It's very Arctic-y. It's a frozen. Zane, is the ninja of ice. It's his helicopter, frozen ice. It has ice blades. It's shooting ice spikes. The villain has ice caked on him. He's got an ice weapon. And then there's Jay, but
random Jay.
He's just there. But this is a very chilling set and a very cool set as well, in my opinion.
Yes,
it's a great wave of Ninjago. Some of the cooler minifigs are all of the ones with the forbidden spinjitzu.
Yes, the ninjas look cool, but also the bad guys look cool too because they got that
so sick.
Arctic samurai looking.
It's Ice. It's just Ice King or something like that. Anyway, it's Zane, spoiler. But anyway, he's a really cool figure, and he's got the style of the same as this guy, but it's just all white and blue, and it's so cool looking. Yeah, it's chilling.
Pretty neat, great set. It's interesting to see ninjas visit the Arctic in this way, but it makes I think they look at the box art.
I'll put it that way. They didn't like it.
They were complaining about it in the show.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like from the box art, this perfectly fits our theme. So this is a chill meter 10 out of 10 for me. What do you think, Randy?
Oh, I really like it. I like the bad guy's his little sword there with the flag off of it. The front of the ship gives me Bane vibes.
Right? Feeling charged.
Right? And you can shoot out the little pieces and stuff. Yeah. This is fun. That'd be fun to do. Up in the Arctic.
Yeah, they were all very cold, and one of them has ice or fire powers, right? So you'd think that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, well, he had lost his powers at this point.
Oh wow!
Oh, no.
He was the only one who didn't have his powers, and they were in ice.
It was so cold he got chilled out. Wow, that's interesting. All right,
I'm gonna keep up with our vehicles here.
Here you go.
All right. So this isn't the whole set, but we had a piece of it.
Ooh.
There you go.
So I had to bring it over.
And Mark is going to throw up a picture
right.
of the rest
This
of
is the Arctic Helicrane set. Number 60334. Oh, let me take our little guy off so he spins.
That's cool.
So this one is about $100 new. It's 262 pieces, but we have this guy, and then it has all the. Are you bringing it up? All the little accessories, but I love the ski.
Oh, this is a good set.
Right, I love all the skis going down on it for it to land and everything. Oh, and then it's got the crane part, and it comes with.
This one
all the stuff to
lift up. The dog sled.
The dog sled, it has the little piece for it to pick up with the giant crystal in it. And I'm like, this is so fun, and I love the way this thing goes.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Right? And then you got the super cool pilot with his, I'm not so sure face.
Yeah, leather jacket.
Yeah, he's got the leather jacket. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's got his parachute on.
That's the classic aviator.
Right, yeah.
So they use for the police and stuff.
I love that they put the skis on it. To land
it can kind of slide a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great look. There's so much fun. You can play with this.
That is pretty solid.
Yep. So we have that one. Did I say it's about $100 new? It's 262 pieces with all the pieces. Again, this is just one of the pieces we had here, but
it's the bigger part of it.
Right, the bigger part of it. But I would want them to come rescue me.
Fair enough.
That vehicle looks like it has a tremendous lift capability. It just looks like it's built for it. Yeah, that's great. And the fact that it has a husky dog sled, chill meter 10 out of 10 for me. This is a great set, Randy.
Isn't it 6 huskies? I think
it's 4.
Is it 4 or 4? Okay,
4. Yeah, for one set.
Right. Yeah,
that's a pretty fast sled.
That's how you do it.
It's very cool, Randy.
Right.
So, what do you think?
Definitely, it's an Arctic set. It's perfect.
Yep. It was made for it.
Exactly. A great set, Randy. And a double chill from both of us.
Yeah.
So.
Yay.
I'm feeling very chill right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we've gone through a lot of Arctic sets so far. Still a few more to go.
I'm getting so chilled out, I might fall asleep.
You're getting cooled off over there. All right. So my next set is the only physical set that I have, which is why I'm in the middle again, Mark in the middle. But this is the Ice Spike set number 21131. And it is pretty cool because Minecraft, which is a very fun game, kind of sort of like Lego with blocks and you go around and do stuff. It has a couple different biomes that are very snowy, wintry, and arctic-y. And one of those is the ice spikes. I normally don't hang out in this biome too much because it's dangerous. There's not a lot of food. There's lots of mobs that'll get you, like this giant spider pictured in this set.
What about the snow golem? Is that a thing?
Snow golem is something that you can craft to help protect you.
Sick.
So you
It's
can
like an iron golem.
Exactly, but he shoots snowballs at enemies and
awesome.
distracts them from attacking you, which is great.
That is so dope.
Yeah, and this is a cool Minecraft set because it has a couple special pieces in there. Steve is pretty normal, the spider's pretty normal, but what's neat is that enchanting table. I'm pretty sure that's one of the few sets.
I can't say I've seen it in other ones.
Yeah, one of the few times it's ever appeared in LEGO, and that makes this a valuable set. So I think it's actually somewhat expensive even for its size.
It's also from
150.
one of the first waves being 2017.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's a great, fun set, and I like that medium blue color. You don't see it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's pretty neat. So
It's definitely the ice color.
exactly, very icy, very kind of unwelcoming in a way. But if you can survive there, you are a tough Minecrafter. But what do you guys think? Is this chilling you guys out a little bit?
I love the color.
Yeah, it is pretty chill, I guess.
You guess?
It's got a snowman golem, so...
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty wintry, right?
No, it's definitely very cold looking. The miserable blue of ice, it's not just the snow that's like, oh, fun snow. It's more like, oh, this is not fun to hang out in.
Those are sharp spikes,
It's not the welcoming place, for
exactly.
sure.
It's kind of foreboding.
With your one baguette.
Exactly.
There's just one
If
baguette.
you don't bring food with you, you might starve. So
That's tough.
it's pretty tough. You can't just eat spiders and survive. So. But yeah, so Randy, you think this is a chill for you,
I
right?
think yes, definitely.
And then Joe, it's a mild chill, maybe?
No, it's definitely a chill.
You'll let it slide?
Okay.
It's still Minecraft. I just don't do Minecraft.
I don't know that much about Minecraft. But,
I enjoy some Minecraft every now and then. I have a 2-week Minecraft phase every now and then.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Gotta do some crafting.
We're only
Gotcha.
halfway.
We're just rounding the corner as far as halfway here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. This one is pretty good. This is one. I'll go with my more. This is more winter, not Arctic. This is kind of my one. That, there's nothing Arctic about this, but it's very wintry. This is Hogsmeade 76388 with 851 parts and several good minifigures, including a golden Ron Weasley. This was from the 20th anniversary wave. I have this set personally, so I can attest that it is a good set. Hogsmeade is a cool place, and anytime you see it in the movies, it's always snowing. It's very wintry of a scene.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Look, I learned something new.
Yeah, so it's very wintry. Yeah, the whole backdrop, you can see there's just snow everywhere, and they did it really nicely on the roof so that you can have that captured. Especially with the sign there, you literally can see the snow that's fallen off of the sign and just plopped in a snowball. So I mean, it's a good set. It's a good Harry Potter set, and it's very wintry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Joe, when I was looking around at sets from different themes, just like, because I like to pick weird stuff out, I checked out Harry Potter, and this was the one that really caught my eye. I'm like, ooh, I was thinking about picking this one because it's super wintry.
Right.
It's when you watch the movies, which I don't think Randy has gone through and seen
Harry
this
who?
scene.
Not yet.
But not yet.
Not yet. It's on the list.
It was, I think last year I went through and watched all the Harry Potter movies just for educational purposes, and I liked this environment because whenever you got there, it was so cold looking, and like we got there and it almost like was like, oh, you were just kind of like drawn to the screen and how cold and chilled it looked and snowy, and the inside of the buildings were nice, but once you get outside it was like, oh, very bleak.
Right.
So I like this set. I think this is a very interesting choice and good choice for the winter category. So chill 10 out of 10 for me. What do you think, Randy? Do you like the kind of wintry buildings? Is that enough winter for you or not quite enough? There is snow on the ground too.
Just knows nothing about it.
I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
I like the windows on the building. Okay, and I've been to Hogsmeade at Hollywood Studios, or Universal Studios. I've been there.
Right, it's
but
so
they don't
cool.
really have
The snow
this.
is much.
No, not really.
They
Sorry.
do
Not in
have-
Florida.
In Florida, they might, but I don't know.
In Florida, they do
pretend.
have like snow kind of on the
Oh,
buildings,
okay.
but not on the ground or anything. And it was
Gotcha.
also like summer when I went.
I do
It's
love
painted,
there's like
right?
there's a dude like in a members only jacket happening over
Right.
here, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's chilling, bro, because he's cold.
They have winter clothes on. Yeah.
I like the buildings. I actually think they're really cool.
It's a great
The
set.
minifigures don't mean that much to me because I
Fair
don't know.
enough.
But I do like the buildings, so it's a
Mid chill.
mid.
Yeah, there you go.
It's mid.
So,
Not,
that's all I can
Having
expect.
having no context.
It's not
I think
warm.
there's- Yeah,
it's not warm and it's not hot, so we're doing good.
Yeah. All
Which
right.
is the opposite of what you normally think. But so.
My next to last one. Okay, Mark's gonna pull this up because the instructions are kind of folded up.
Yes.
But I have us here an alpha team.
Mission
We have
Deep Freeze. was
Mission
the theme.
Deep Freeze. There you go.
Sub-theme, yeah.
This is Blue Eagle versus Snowcrawler.
Wow, that
Set
is
number
a name.
4745, and you got this awesome dude with
the
his
Ogle
skull.
drone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really like
those are cool.
Yeah, it's
like
got
a
ton
zombie.
of super cool pieces, super cool colors.
Sand
and I'm like,
blue.
and he's like flying through all over, like he's trying to catch up with the Ninjago jet. Like I feel like this could be happening.
Solid.
Right? I'm all So this is my next one. This is one of our certified pre-owns. It's $50, but so many cool pieces. So many cool pieces, and I love this figure.
Do you have a year when that came out? I want to say it's like 2003.
Oh,
2004.
2004, thank you. 2004.
So when this set came out, I got this set as a birthday present, and this was my favorite set that
cool?
year.
Oh!
And it's got some cool play features. The wings of this plane fold down, and it can ski.
See,
It also has a hook underneath that can grab onto the vehicle,
and lift
and
up.
it'll actually cause it to drop the ice orb, which is
it-
freezing the planet.
It does it like grab.
So
right there.
it'll hook onto that. It's a
Yeah.
great play feature. You pull back that knob and it works, and it's a cool little
still have
function.
it?
I don't have it physically together. I have all the pieces.
Oh, okay.
I know. I just put that in my on my desk later.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And no, this is a terrific set, and so I loved this theme as a kid
So
and have a lot of
cool.
fond memories. And the story was Evil Ogle is freezing the planet over, and Alpha Team is the only people that could stop him, and so
Okay.
just cause him. So very fitting.
Yes.
Arctic winter everywhere.
Yes.
They're trying to stop the zombies and Ogle from
Cool
freezing the world. It's pretty
vehicles,
cool.
like-
And
oh, man, those
you
are
know,
cool.
fun fact: Ogle. Where did Ogle get his name? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah,
Oh.
let us know. That's a secret trivia.
Oh.
It's Lego spelled backwards.
Oh, gotcha, Now
But
I
no.
know, yeah.
What do you think, Joe? Does this chill you out as much as it does me?
No, yeah, dude, that the art alone is freezing cold,
Yeah,
and the
that's
fact that
cold.
it is mission deep freeze.
Yeah.
That's not cold, and I don't know what else. And-
Snow
and even-
crawler.
and you know, like the villain, he's got a skeleton head, but then he's got like an ice
Right,
orb over his
over it.
head.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, very very chilling, very chilling.
A great theme. And what's funny is we've had that set in the back for a little while, if I'm not mistaken, and I missed it on my walkthrough. I would have probably picked it.
I
But
feel like this is something you would
This
have
is
got.
great, Rain. I'm glad
I was
you
trying
brought
to pick
it.
different things.
You did good.
Yeah.
When I saw that
Variety
in your pile of sets,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. This is the theme. That's
I did
it.
Mark proud. I'm
Yeah,
so glad.
I'm
so
super
glad.
excited for that Toys Run. It's great. So.
Yay.
Alrighty,
right.
I got 2 more sets. I'll try and save my most interesting one for last, but this next one is pretty normal. It's not gonna, be too crazy. It's normal system minifigures. This is from again the year 2000, but much less wild than the Scala stuff. This is the Mobile Outpost set number 6520, and it had 210 pieces. And it was basically a little vehicle, a little camper, and a little skidoo is what they call it. And you got a couple Arctic explorers. This is from the first wave of Arctic-themed city sets. Well, town back
Actually,
then.
yeah, this is town
Yeah,
before city.
because it's before city.
Oh yeah, there's your box art.
Yeah.
Look at
This is another
that.
set I had as a kid. I loved this set. It was also featured very heavily in the Lego Racers 2 video game. You could drive that vehicle. It was the biggest vehicle in the game, and it was awesome.
Nice.
And you could drive both vehicles, actually. And this set had a polar bear. They were trying to find these little alien creatures in asteroids. So they weren't just finding crystals. They were finding alien life.
Is that what that is?
No, you look below. I don't know if there's any in this set. No, not in this set. But in other sets adjacent to this theme, they had several little like scorpions and spiders that were trans neon colors.
Oh.
So that was
look
pretty
at that.
neat.
Okay.
Like inside of
They were
that's
digging them out of
cool.
the asteroids and finding alien life that was getting sent to Earth. It was pretty wild stuff for
Good
back
job,
in 2000.
Lego. Yeah.
And so like very sci-fi-esque.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, pretty neat.
because of that, I love these sets, and that one's very nostalgic. First original old school polar bear in there too. So
Right.
small, pretty accessible. I think it was probably $20 back then.
Yeah.
Now it's a little harder to find, but I would say these sets are still underrated. Does that give you a chill factor, Randy? What do you think about that?
polar bear wins me over.
There you
I
go.
love that
Right.
polar bear. Yeah.
It's very Arctic.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, where do polar
Yeah.
bears live?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a chill set.
Not in
Pretty
Florida.
Arctic.
Not in Florida.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're not supposed to be. in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, that set has those big tracks to drive.
Yeah.
No
I
tires.
love the
it's
vehicle
just,
too. Yeah.
It's
Right.
getting through that ice and snow.
That's serious
so.
stuff. I
There we
love
go.
that.
What do you think, Joe?
That's a good
That's a
one.
chill factor of
definitely,
10?
Definitely a chili.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That's a chili boy.
Alrighty.
Now, this one is the last set I found, and I saw it and was like, oh, that totally counts.
Mm-hmm.
The Lunar New Year Ice Festival.
Oh, look
Ice
at that.
Festival. It's
Very
literally
nice.
ice. This is also already, I really like the Lunar New Year sets, but this is one of the better ones,
Mhm.
in my opinion. I really like this one. It's got really cool, I know you love these what is it, trans satin
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
panels.
Those
The
icy looking.
they're perfect for ice. They
Mhm.
look very cool. It's kind of got that frosted texture.
You've got, snowy trees there. You've got this crazy ice sculpture.
Arch thing,
It's wild. And then, oh, dude, there's even a lady ice sculpting over here, a penguin. I didn't even recognize that.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
There's an actual penguin right next to her, too. So
that's the model. And you've got, all kinds of people in their cold outfits, cold hat. He's in a whole tiger outfit. Probably because this was the year of the tiger. Yep, it was.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on here.
I think that's some sort of candy that they're eating.
It must
be
serving.
Kind of like cotton candy, rock candy, So.
But either way, I find this to be a very cold but fun set. Like, you're cold, but you're having a great time.
Yeah, ice skating rinks bring back a lot of memories of falling down, and it's great.
To be honest, I've never gone ice skating.
What? We need to go do that, Joe.
Outing. Yeah.
Now we know what we're doing next week. No.
Next week.
So for fun fact, if you like Phineas and Ferb, that is actually a actual reference to Perry the Platypus.
It definitely is.
It doesn't have a hat, but that is a platypus-looking little vehicle there. Maybe penguin.
Well,
you want
to
stretch
is just a platypus.
Yeah.
You put a hat on him, and it's Perry the Platypus.
Exactly. That teal penguin for sure. That thing. But then, great set. Also, an Ice Planet reference with this figure over here.
Yeah, that's true.
So he looks very Ice Planet-esque. Maybe he's got off the planet Callisto and he's back home on Earth. So it's great stuff. But just a terrific Lunar New Year set, and definitely gives me the chills. What about you, Randi?
I love it. I especially love the guy dressed up as the tiger. That's me. I'll
tiger
be on
outfit?
my onesie out ice skating.
Hey, that'd be nice and warm when you're skating.
I'm like, he's nice and cozy. I think this is so fun. And all the ice sculptures and all the blues they have in there, so nice.
It's a good set.
Yeah, that's a good one, Joe.
And we have this one for $130.
Yeah, good price.
Ain't bad. It's 1,500 parts, so that's a good price.
That's a really good price,
And it's nice to see all those transparent elements in the arch, because Lego doesn't make a lot of transparent elements.
No, I mean, look at these. You've got some good clips there and stuff. So awesome piece.
I do love the tree, the snow going down into the.
Yeah, it's pretty well done.
Yeah, it's a great tree.
Fantastic.
Yay!
Alrighty.
All right, I'm gonna make some last one.
Yep.
Last one. I'm
last
gonna make some
one.
space.
We're blasting right through all these icy sets. Here
Speaking
we go.
of blasting through. Speaking of blasting through, here's mine. Oh, my last one.
Oh,
look at that.
Wow.
She's a beaut. She's a beaut. Look at this one.
Look at that.
Don't damage that one.
Right, yeah. This one we're being very gentle with. Right? Okay, so we got the Christmas X-Wing. I mean, it's so good.
Yeah. It's so special.
It's so special. It's a little pricey.
Yeah. Because it's
a little,
special.
but it's so special. But I'm all, okay. Do you guys know all the special things
Yeah,
about
so
it?
this is
Because I was just like, this is amazing.
This is 4002019. The employee gift from 2019.
Oh.
So you only got it if you were an employee of Lego.
Right.
So that's the only way you could get this, which is why it's hard to find and why it's very expensive. This is new sealed for $1,200.
Yes. But worth every penny.
And it is amazing. Yes,
and
absolutely.
it's very chilling. You got Christmas trees. It sets up on its own little base.
Yep.
Oh,
a little igloo-ish building.
Right.
Yeah. You got Master Yoda as Santa. You got an R2-D2. And then you have Yuletide Squadron Pilot. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Right.
It's perfect.
It is a great set. It's one I would totally have if it wasn't an employee gift.
Yeah.
If this is more accessible, I think more people would have it. But it is the fact that it is so rare is kind of fun because Lego tries to keep most of their sets pretty accessible as far as where you can buy them. This is something you couldn't buy.
No.
This is a gift if you worked at Lego at that specific year and time. So
right.
Pretty neat.
It is great.
Yeah, and it's based off the original X-Wing, but it's got those Christmas colors.
Yes. The colors are great.
Very, very chilling set, Randi. I think this is terrific. And what's funny is you were walking around looking at this. So I remember you stopped and you're like, and I'm like, what is it? And I'm like, oh yeah,
I want to show it off. It's so pretty.
Right.
I love it.
I was again terrific choice, Randi. Very, very fitting for our theme.
This must chill you out.
Oh, it totally does.
Must.
And there's an igloo. I mean,
right?
What can I say?
It's at the North Pole. I mean, that's pretty Arctic.
I mean,
obviously, you got Master Yoda, Santa.
Master Santa.
Going on, Master Santa, yeah. Oh,
exactly.
so good.
And I think that there's not like a tremendous amount of exclusive elements other than those cool figures, a few printed tiles maybe. So you could build one similar to this if you find all the right pieces. But that box, the instructions, and those figures are all special, so that's where that price is coming from.
And this thing is in amazing condition.
Yeah, it's quite sleek.
Yes.
So we're going to be careful with it and put it back up for whoever wants to buy it one day. But we're also...
Hey, this is for you.
Yeah,
there you go,
exactly. If
you know who you are.
If you need this set.
If you need this, we have it here for you.
There's a link in the description to our website where you can get it right now.
You know this is the one you want. You, I'm talking to you, not that one. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, but great set, Randy. And I honestly, because it's such an expensive, it might hang out for a little while, and I'm okay with that because I get to see it.
Yeah, we get
so
to
it's good.
Yeah.
And be in its presence, so it's nice. Alrighty.
It's nice.
Mark, another pun.
In its presence.
I'm not even trying. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I'm pulling out all the dad jokes, even though you got your dad hat on today.
It's a good thing we don't have the gong in here.
Yeah. All right. So my final set is also from a galaxy far, far away. This is the Hoth Rebel base, and here's a picture of it here. And this is the set number is kind of weird. It gives me pause.
Yeah.
7666, and it's just I
mean, listen,
there's a 7 in front of it.
Yeah,
right, they're going through the numbers. That's just how it goes. Okay, it's not as bad as your Lego Masters one.
Yeah, it can be worse. But yeah, it's a weird set number. 2007. It feels like a long time ago now. It has 496 pieces. And the real standout here is that cool doorway and that arch.
Very true.
On either side is flanked by 2 very special lerps, which I've talked about extensively in other videos, so I won't go too much into detail.
They are the beautiful lerps.
Dual molded, you got the bright either aqua or azure color down there, and you got the white on top. I don't know why they don't make these anymore. They
awesome.
should.
Right?
They're so
great.
Cool.
They're kind of expensive. They're a couple bucks each, but the set's very cool too. I like Hoth. When I think of snowy and Arctic, Hoth is actually one of the places that comes up because it's darn cold there. I mean, I was debating between this and the one with the Wampa. Is it the Wampa Cave? Because that's another great wintry set. But this one, the Lerps got me over on this. It's more snowy in this environment.
Fair.
Yeah.
As a kid, I would always build that Hoth door just to have something to play with and make a little Hoth scene. It was just fun and easy and very iconic. So, but what do you guys think? Does this chill you out? Would you be very cold on the planet Hoth?
Absolutely. I'm here for it. That's
kind of
I love it. Yeah. I'm all,
Luke was all
beautiful.
Luke was dying out there. Yeah, he was chilled.
You just open up a tauntaun,
That's
shove
right.
him in. He's fine.
Hey, do you know what the temperature is inside the tauntaun?
I don't.
I do.
It's lukewarm.
Oh, no. I've heard that joke before. Yes! I should know that.
Joe's so ready to be a dad.
Joe got his good pun in there. So Joe, would that Hoth Rebel base chill you out?
It would chill me out so much I would want to destroy
it.
I would want to crush it.
The antithesis of the Hoth base. Right. What is this, Joe?
This is the motorized AT-AT. This is, I believe, 2007.
Same year.
It is, yeah, it's the same year. I should have known since the box art. Okay. But yeah, this is 2007. This is probably the best AT-AT only because it literally can walk.
Yeah.
Which I'm shocked they haven't done again because this is so cool, and I'd love to get one and built sometime to play with it. Mm-hmm. But it's really cool. It literally will just shuffle along like the actual one does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you've got your snow trooper who's all bundled up, obviously, and then you've got Luke trying to break into it, and of course it's Hoth. I mean, you've got the whole background there. Yeah. The set itself is coming to destroy your rebel base. Yeah.
On Hoth, in a very frozen place.
So this is a great set, and I was like, ooh, they got to snag that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. Terrific set. I agree with you, Joe. I think this is one of the best versions of the AT-AT because it moves around, and it's not like it's crudely does it. It's really cool. It just goes. Yeah. It gets moving, and it's really neat. It's fun to play with it like that. So I love this set. There isn't any actual physical snow pieces, but the box art and the use of the AT-AT is very, very Hoth.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's very wintry. You think of it just smooshing through the snow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's great. So very chilled out by this set. What do you think, Randy?
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. I think the minifigures are great, too, that came in it. But yeah, my daughter has this one, so I love the moving action of it. Classic. Lego got it right with this one. Yeah. Nice. For real. It's good.
Not to say that the newer versions aren't good, but this one was just a standout.
They don't move.
Yeah,
they don't move.
This one was pretty special for a number of reasons.
I'm still not a fan of the newest one.
The BTS one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That falls apart if you look at it sideways.
Yeah. It's really cool looking. It just falls over.
That one you can play with it, and it's gonna.
That's what I'm
this
saying.
One doesn't fall over, and it walks on its own.
Yes.
So, have we regressed? No, a great set, Joe. A very chilling, cool set.
Look how we all had Star Wars. That's fun.
Totally planned. Absolutely.
Exactly. Well, Star Wars has some cool Hoth scenes.
It's a great
X-Wings and great stuff. Mm-hmm. So, a very excellent frosty episode of Between the Studs. Some great sets. Thank you both for bringing up some fantastic things to my attention. Some great picks all around. I know some of mine were a little weird. Let me know in the comments if you actually like those.
It's so chilled out. We got to hurry up and finish so I can warm up.
Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with more videos very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Stay warm.
Bye. Bye.